Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. So, it seems like the Scotts are going to go ahead on and put on their Blaque Expo. And even though they've been called out by their friends and colleagues and stuff for stealing their idea of taking it on the road and, you know, basically planting their face coming into Atlanta, you know, in their stomping grounds, putting on an event that they already put on every single year, which is nothing wrong with the Scotts putting on their own expo, but it is something wrong with when someone tells you that, this is how you do A, B, and C because you asked, not just, you know, trying to help you out or trying to push your initiative forward, but because you're asking for the how-tos from the who's who's only to take their ideas and put them into your own. So it looks like they're going to go ahead on and put their expo on, but they have limited to, instead of the 23rd and 24th, it's just going to be put on for the 24th. And I guess that maybe they didn't get enough funds in time where they can book the venue for 2 days. And they're probably slowly but surely getting businesses to sign on to give them the $200 where they can't afford the venue, in my opinion, where they might not be able to afford the venue for both days, which they should have started out with just the 1 day anyway. And if they have an abundance of you know, interest in it, then it could spill over into the next day because maybe certain vendors was going that wanted to attend couldn't attend because the venue only could hold so many people. But instead of the Scotts want to think ahead and stuff like that, their only interest, in my opinion, is to bring in money and stuff like that. And they're not thinking about that these are that they are dealing with real business people that want to showcase their true business. And regardless of the mess that the Scotts have going on behind the scenes or with their personal lives, they're saying, okay, if it's a chance to put spotlight on my business and have other people showcase my business, have other people come and view what I do on my business, then yes, I'm gonna be a part of it. They'll take that risk. But I don't understand how the Scotts get to be the host of, and I understand because they're taking somebody else's idea, but at the same time, for the Scotts to actually get up there and be a host and host an event, so exquisite and, you know, to Black excellence and be, voices and have the Black excellence people have voices. I feel like they are the wrong people to deliver the message, to get the message out, because again, all the things that they have going on behind the scenes, and until the Scotts can actually face up to what's going on in their own business, then they really can't tell me anything about business. It was asked of them by Carlos King on the on the reunion, are they good business people? And they started talking about the expo. That's not being good business people, because they can't even listen. They're not even comprehending the questions that's being asked. Last expo their expo that was held last year, Maurice got up there and he spoke about all his failures, and he said every last business that he tried to come up with failed. And Marceau, he stumbled over questions that, when people were trying to ask him things about business, he was stumbling and he was like, I think I know what you're talking about. No, you should know what you're talking about. You said you're a business owner. You said you're this multi-million-dollar, man. So he should have known what the business was about. And the fact that he didn't even they so shady that they will they don't, because they don't want themselves to look like they are less than, and they will not even invite certain people to play a part in their expo because they don't want to they don't want people to make them look small, which they already look small. Because if they've been, if anybody's been watching, they've been blasted year after year after year for copying, pasting, and stealing ideas. It's just that now they're doing it to new levels, to new heights, where they're actually taking ideas and putting it towards their foundation. And in my opinion, I feel as though that they're only trying to do this as a money grab. They don't care about these business people. They don't care about doing nothing for the community, because if they were for the community, then they will put their mouth, their money where their mouth is, and they will actually go ahead on, and since they're on a platform, they will actually show the people their real and true selves, and stop trying to hide behind Carlos King, stop trying to hide behind the show, and stop trying to hide behind other people on the cast, letting their reality play out on the cast, on the show. And then they start taking parts of it, or they start zeroing in on other people that have things going on the show. And then they're getting their storylines by attacking the people that actually have things going on the show. So like I say, until the Scotts can actually produce to me some results of having a business completed, seeing as though that Letitia is supposedly in real estate and Marshall is supposedly a general contractor. So that tells me that they should have no problem speaking up and speaking up about getting things built and deadlines and speaking about real actual business, instead of the mockery that they made of themselves when they went on what's that show? I can't think of the show. My mind drew a blank, where they were talking about how Letitia was saying, my day, I get up so early, get up about 4:00 in the morning, and turned it into a clown show about her sex life. Instead, people still didn't learn nothing about them in business. People still didn't learn anything about their marriage, nothing. But what we did learn is that Tisha gets up and sets a calendar about her bedroom. So like I said, they continue to clown themselves and allow themselves to be clowned, only to cry foul later. And it's not just the people that watch the show, it's other people that are dogging them out as well, because it's like, who can be this much of an idiot? Who can't comprehend? Even to the point where Letitia is putting up her post and she doesn't know the difference between sale or sale. So it's like, come on now. But they want to take somebody else's idea, use it as their own, as basically just a money grab, because they feel as though that they probably made a few dollars from the last event, that because people, what do people want? They always want to showcase their talent, always want to showcase their business. So they feel like, okay, well, you know what? This is probably our niche. So we can probably put this show on and take it on the road, and we could just continue to grab people attention and grab and take people for their money, and whoever they show, but at least we didn't got our money up front. But I just feel as though that the Scotts need to be stopped. I feel as though that I hope it's not being filmed for Love and Marriage Huntsville, because we don't need to see them taking advantage of good folk and people that is trying to actually put their business out there and stuff like that. And anything dealing with the Scotts, I'm just not here for it. I feel as though that they're not good business people, and it's like they want to put on expos to hide behind the expos, and let everybody else, they take the credit, but let everybody else do the work because they don't have good business acumen. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.